What's happening, guys? Oh, wow. If you guys haven't seen season 6, episode 1 of Walking Dead, you guys might want to go check something else out, man. You don't want to watch this video. But anyways, man, this is gonna be my review on season 6, episode 1. You guys know this man where season 5 left off. Negan himself. He's planning to take out one of these guys. You know, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm sure you guys heard that so many times with all these commercials in the last month and a half. Um, but anyways, I watched Walking Dead when it first came out, and definitely, man, this is one of the most entertaining series of any zombie flicks out there. My hats off to the producer and the whole staff and the whole actor and actresses. Man, this is crazy, man. But definitely, let's get down to my review. Very sad season, man. Alright, guys, I'm about to spill the beans right now. If you don't want to hear it, I'm going to give you until the count of 3. The countdown in 3, 3, 2, 1. Change it. If not, you got to listen to me. Alright, guys. Really sad. I read the comic book. It said Glenn was going to get taken out. But I didn't expect 2 people was going to get taken out in this episode. Definitely, man. I thought I thought they was gonna skip Glenn because they took out Abraham first, and Abraham was actually one of my favorite character, man. Just because he's just gung ho, man. Um, they took him out first, and then Daryl had to act up in this thing and try to. Well, he threw a punch and hit Negan once, and Glenn ended up paying for it. He killed Glenn too, so I didn't expect that, man. I thought it was only gonna be one character that was gonna take him out, but 2 characters in one episode. It's oh man, this is crazy how season 6 already started. And to be honest with you, the people that should have went were should have been Eugene. You know what I mean? I mean, he don't really bring anything to the table, to be honest with To be honest with you guys, Eugene. Yeah, I would see. I wouldn't care if Eugene was taken out and somebody else. I'm not gonna even say. I forgot his name already, man. I'm just still like devastated, man. But anyways, man, that was sad, man. The only Asian guy and the only ginger guy died today, man. That's pretty bad, man. Abraham, he's a badass. Glenn, he survived death twice. All right, twice he survived death. All right, and I guess the third time, it's coming for him. I hated to see him go like that, but it was just crazy when Negan came out and just pretty much, he killed Abraham first, just really smashed his head in. It was pretty, it was crazy how they put the scene together. You know what I mean? You see Negan just smashing their heads in, and it was pretty sad. Just watching the cast. They seen him. You seen Abraham getting beat up and just pretty much his head being obliterated by, Lucille. And to me, Negan is a character that just don't care. He could care less. He has, some sort of comedy, like dark side comedy. He's calling his, Lucille, she's a vampire bat. She's thirsty. It's pretty comical, to be honest with you, man. Definitely when Daryl stood up and snuck Negan, then he said, I'll give you guys one pass only, and that's when he decided to whack Glenn in the head, bash his head in, his eyeball popped out, and he was saying his last breath to his wife, and it was just pretty sad, man, just sad. Yeah. And another crazy thing about it too, man, Rick whispered in his ear. He said, I'm going to kill you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Negan dragged his ass back into the van, took him on a little excursion, just pretty much broke him down. Literally broke him down into submission, man. Things that, in the past seasons, you never seen Rick get broken down like this. Except for that one time where he had to kill his own wife because she got bit. He was really broken down. But this time, it took it to a whole new level. Negan had him fetch for his axe, where a zombie-infested area. While laughing about it too, like just pretty much diabolically laughing. And go ahead, man. Here's your opportunity. He wants him to serve him. He's telling Rick in advance that I own you. If I ask you to do something, pretty much you do it, and just breaking him down. Then, eventually Rick, went out there, like Negan threw the axe out the door, and pretty much Rick went out there. He threw Rick out the van itself. Then Rick was out there trying to fend for his life, looking for that axe. And eventually he made his way up to the top of the van, the Winnebago van. All right, then all of a sudden, Negan started shooting the top of the roof of the van, and he jumped onto the guy. In season 5, where they made it to the bridge, but it was barricaded. And remember that zombie that was hanging on the chain from last season finale? So he jumped on him, and right there, and pretty much, the zombie's head was about to come off, like he's, pretty much getting decapitated because of Rick's weight. Because he jumped on him, hanging on for his dear life. Then Negan came to the rescue, shot all the zombies, and given the opportunity to get the axe. He finally found the axe, yada yada yada, got back in the van. So he kind of like said, now he fetched the axe. Now he knows that he's going to serve him, but he still wasn't quite sure if he was ready to, and he wasn't quite sure that he wasn't broken down fully. So he brought him back to the gang. All of a sudden, he gave him an ultimatum. He said, told Negan's guys, say, go get the guns, put the guns behind everyone's head from Rick's crew. Everybody's just standing there, and Negan gave him an opportunity and an ultimatum pretty much. So he called Carl over, rolled up Carl's sleeve, put his belt on his left hand. He drew a marker. Well, he grabbed the marker from his right-hand man and drew the line where he's going to, chop off Carl's hand. But Negan wasn't going to do it. It was Rick. So he gave him an ultimatum. If you don't do it, I'm going to shoot each and every one of your crew members pretty much, and just about when Rick had no choice at this point. Carl said, Dad, just do it, As just as about to chop off Carl's hand, Negan stopped. And Negan says, that's the look that I was looking for. And now he told him, I own you, you work for me, and pretty much told his whole crew that he's the boss. He's the boss hog right now. He calls a shot. So that's the way how pretty much that went down, from season 5's finale episode. And like I said, I didn't expect two people to go out that way, especially Abraham. And I expected Glenn to go, but just because it was in the comic books and stuff like that, so I was kind of preparing myself for that, but I wasn't prepared seeing two people go. But it caught me off guard when I saw Abraham get killed first. So I was like, oh, okay, they're going to skip, Glenn because he's one of the main characters, but no, they took him out, man. It was pretty sad. Maggie was devastated where, Glenn was trying to say his last words. They couldn't hear him. Then Negan just pretty much finished him. Lolita, same thing. It's just sad, man. I'll be honest with you, man. I was just watching it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh gosh, man. I fell down, dude. I was like, literally, I was like, oh, man. But anyways, guys, the way how everything ended with this first, season opener, already, man, this is very entertaining already. The storyline goes on. It's getting more interesting now. I don't know how this is gonna go down, but now I think it's gonna be Rick has to follow the rules now. Whatever Negan say, and he said, "I'll give you about a week." Then he's gonna come collect, their offerings to keep the peace and keep him from coming in. And they show him they also showed the next episode coming up. Negan's knocking on the gate to tell him, "Let me in." So, yeah, pretty interesting, man. It's a great opener for season 6. Very sad opener as well at the same time. My only Asian guy on the episode and the only ginger guy, in Walking Dead. So I'm pretty sad, but ecstatic for the next episodes up to coming. For season 6. I want to see what the plot is now. So, yeah. But definitely, guys, let me know what you guys think on season 6, episode 1. Leave me your guys' thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And like I said, man, I'm still bummed out about it, but Walking Dead goes on, guys. So can't wait to see all the episodes for season 6. So, guys, thank you as always. Thanks for watching, right? And like I said, guys, here we go. Walking Dead season 6 starter. It was crazy.